Hello viewers, this is Leva Buhay, your information TV. And today I will be sharing to you some information about this plant. You might wonder what it's called. This plant is called the Triangeloxalis or the Oxalis Triangularis. And this is commonly called the fall shamrock because it's a species of edible perennial plant in the family Oxalidaceae. It is native to several countries in southern South America. This wood sorrel is typically grown as a house plant, but can be grown outside in USDA climate zones 8A to 11, preferably in light shade. So the deep maroon leaves are trifoliate, like species in the clover genus Trifolium, which are commonly called Shamrock. Hence the name fall shamrock. An interesting feature is that the leaves close like an umbrella at night when disturbed or if kept under the harsh sunlight. The white or pale pink 5-petal flowers also close at night. So as you see here, I don't have any more the flowers, but I will be showing you the photo of it because when a friend of mine actually gave it to me as a gift, and then when she gave it to me, it has a lot of flowers in it. So the flowers in it will be shown on the photo beside it, and they are really very beautiful flowers. And mind you, this plant is edible. The leaves and the flowers are edible. They are very good in decoration, for decoration of your salads. But mind you, it's not nice, it's not good and friendly to your stomach to eat a lot of them. So it's enough that you decorate them in your salads and then don't eat a lot of them. So it's really very good. It can grow to 50 centimeter tall and broad, and then these are really very nice house plant. It's because actually you don't have to take care a lot of them. When you see that it's a lot of them growing already, it gets wider, then that's the time you can propagate them. Because how do you propagate them? Yes, you just divide them. So you propagate them by division. You divide the plant. Like if it's already a big plant, you can divide them into two, or you can divide them into 3 and then plant them in another pot. So as you see, when I had this plant, when it was given to me, it was actually planted in a very small pot, like 1/4 of the size of this pot. And the thing, as what I told you before, when you have a plant in small pots, transfer them in a bigger pot and you can see the plant will grow. The plant will really accumulate by time as fast as they can, especially if you have some kind of sunlight going into them. They will be exposed to sunlight. But this plant, mind you, you cannot expose them direct to sunlight. It will destroy them because the leaves of this plant are actually quite delicate. So if you will expose them direct to sunlight, very strong sunlight, they will wither. They don't like it. They love sunlight, but it should be a moderate sunlight. For me, I usually call this plant a sleeping plant. And why? Because they are like us. During that night, we close our eyes and we sleep. And then this plant do the same. When it's nighttime, it's dark, then the leaves will close. And the second part of this video will be a video when they are closed, and it will not look like this. You can really see that they are sleeping. So for me, I call them the sleeping plant. And actually the explanation of it, that it's like they are sleeping at night, it's because the leaves of the Oxalis Triangularis or this Triangeloxalis move in response to light levels, opening in high ambient light in the day and closing at low light levels at night. So during this movement, the leaflets fold at the level of the central vein. This movement is not due to growth and is instead powered by changes in turgor pressure in cells at the base of the leaf. It is an example of photonasty. So it's really very nice. So as I said, it requires bright indirect sunlight supplemented with a cool indoor temperature of like 15 degrees Celsius, or what we say 59 degrees Fahrenheit. It can actually tolerate higher indoor temperatures but will go into dormancy prematurely and or begin to take on a tired appearance if temperatures exceed 27 degrees Celsius. So as you see, they don't either like when it's very warm. So it thrives in an average potting soil with good drainage. It's very important when you plant it that you have a good drainage in your pot. And as you see, I use a white flower pot. I will give you some tip about potting your plants. If you have a plant that is the color very green, of course it's not so nice in my own opinion. It's not so nice to have a pot also for like, you know, very green pot, because you can never see a contrast and you almost doesn't see the plant. For me, in my own opinion, I prefer that if you have a plant that is like a dark color like this, it's maroon, use a pot that is like white pot or something that is light, that will give contrast to the kind of plant, the color of the plant you have. So if you have that possibility to have a new pot that is a bright or white, and as you see, it gives you a very nice how do you call it, a very nice contrast when the plant is dark color, and it will contrast to the white color of the pot. And at first, when I learned the name of this plant, I immediately understand it, because Triangeloxalis, and as you see, every petal, every leaf petal of this plant looks like a triangle. And it explains the name of the plant. So it's really an attractive plant. So this video, the first part of this video, is all about when this plant is opening, and it's because of the light, because it's daytime. And the second part of this video will be showing you the plant closing its leaflets when the light is gone, when it's nighttime. So now I will be showing you the video when the plant closes its leaves at nighttime. So this is how it looks like when it's nighttime. The leaves, as you see, is closing. It's like it has been sleeping. So 8 hours ago, they are all opened, and now they are all closing. So it really looks different when it is nighttime, because all the petals are just closing. So it's so amazing to look at it, that it has like two characteristics. when it's daytime and it's nighttime. And I had given already the explanation on the first part of this video why this plant has this kind of characteristic. So if you look at it, it is really different. On the first part of the video where I showed you this plant during daytime, so that is why I call this plant the sleeping plant. And it's because of its very unique characteristics that during nighttime the petals close. It's like they go into sleep. I hope you like this video. This is Evelyn of Liba Buhay. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.